It's time for Tech Tuesday. Today we are looking ahead to technology of the future that's being unveiled right now.
Lots of cool stuff this week. Yeah, we're talking about flying cars, drone package deliveries, and brain implants. I want to hear about that one. Yeah, joining us live this morning to break it all down, our friend Greg Nibler from Digital Trends. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning. Yeah, a lot to talk about here with this. Thought we'd take a look at some technology that, like you said, is being unveiled now that is not too far distant, at least for the most part. So starting off with these drone deliveries, right? We're all ordering packages now, but what if we could get them faster? And that's kind of the premise behind this. And part of this is Amazon in particular, Amazon Prime Air, getting FAA approval to start testing out delivery drones. So this would allow them to essentially fly drones beyond the line of sight of the operator, which right now would be illegal without this approval. They could deliver packages up to 5 pounds. And it's part of their vision to make deliveries 30 minutes or less. That's what they want to get down to. It used to be, 2 days, then a day, then sometimes an hour, but now 30 minutes or less. But this is just approval. So it doesn't mean we're going to start getting these packages right away, but it's still pretty interesting to see where they're going with this. And they're not the only company that got approval for it. Google already has approval with Wing, which is their delivery service. They've actually been doing some deliveries in, I believe it's Virginia, and down in Australia, you can order a cup of coffee in Perth, I think it is, via Wing. But they're also testing out some different things in Virginia with that. And UPS is doing some medical drone deliveries right now in Virginia. So for a couple of hospitals, say if they want to get something to another part of their campus and they need to get it really quickly, they'll actually send even things like organs via this drone delivery system.
Really?
They'll get it across there. Yeah, pretty crazy because it saves so much time versus driving it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they used to send things via like pigeon, right? So this is just the
right?
high-tech way of,
If they trust organs, then I think our packages may be good, right?
Yeah. Our vitamins.
Right? Yeah, I think you can order the burrito if they can deliver that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, speaking of
so that's where we're at with that. We'll see when the approval comes through.
Yeah, we have more flying technology, though, that we want to talk about. The Jetsons type car.
Yeah, this display is actually pretty cool. And again, this isn't the only company working on it, but this is one from Japan the company's called SkyDrive. And this particular vehicle is the SD03. And they tested out this thing at the Toyota test field. They're partially owned by Toyota. And it's about as wide as about 2 cars. It's got 8 motors on it. It's got little skids like a helicopter, but it is a flying car. So the goal for them is to have a 2-person version of this thing ready by 2023 because they want to have flying taxis there. It's part of this goal of Japan as a whole is what they want to get to, where they have this industry of this. And they're thinking, further out into the future, this company is saying, eventually you could all have your own personal flying car. You wouldn't have to wait in traffic. They would lessen the need for infrastructure. They even mentioned like maybe we won't need bridges in the future, which I think that's going a little bit too far. But nonetheless, this is kind of a cool little demonstration that they had. So this thing went up for about 4 minutes. And then, once they go from there, they want to get the personal ones and the commercial versions out within the next few years. But it's showing that there's a lot of companies that are working on this. There's Uber that's doing it, Hyundai, several other ones. But I got to ask the two of you, would you take a ride in this thing?
I mean, would do it.
Right now, would I take a ride in it? Or like when it's fully developed and safe? Right now, I don't know.
I would do it.
Right.
You would?
Yeah, just for the experience. I don't know if I'd go out with others on the road, but I would do it for the experience. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? We talk so much about it, and now to see it like actually happening, I mean,
it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's cool. We'll see where it goes.
So we're talking brain implants, and it's Elon Musk's brain implants.
We didn't know what this one was about.
Yeah. Tell us.
Yeah, so this is very Black Mirror-like. I mean, he even said it himself. So Elon Musk, founder of Tesla, SpaceX, all of that. This is one of his other companies called Neuralink. And I'll tell you what his goal is, his vision of the future. And Elon's, eccentric guy, but he's very smart. He thinks that eventually artificial intelligence is going to take over humans and to where they're going to surpass us. So his goal is to create a human brain interface with machines before that happens so that we kind of integrate with them. That's the far off part of this. What Neuralink is, though, they did a display of it on Friday, and it's essentially a brain implant. And he described it as a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires. And what they showcased was actually, it was a couple of pigs. They showcased a pig who had one, had it removed to show that it's safe, they can do it, and one with it in and one without. And the goal here is that you put in this thing, it's about the size of a nickel, and it gets implanted so it's flush with your skull so you wouldn't feel it. And these little electrodes go into your brain, and they can help you do things that you wouldn't normally do. Things he talked about, like getting even the idea of super sight, or being able to hear things in your head, hear music in your head without anybody hearing it, going all the way down the line to where actual medical use cases, maybe helping people out with paralysis or with loss of sight or different neurodegenerative diseases. But right now, this is where we're at with this. So this is his thing, saying that this is how we can integrate with machines eventually down the line. Or, you know, it's the start of Skynet, and we're all going to end up like Terminator. But one way or another, this is what they're working on. So this is Neuralink.
Wow. This is
I don't know if I'd try that.
Maybe
if it was going to save my life.
It's pretty far out there.
Yeah. Well, because my mind immediately went to Terminator, to like those robot movies.
If I get to be Linda Hamilton, then that's
exactly.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Thank
you.
All right.
Thanks so much, Greg. Well, to read more into all the tech headlines.
Thanks a lot.